Today. It's a special day because the First Lady is going to recognize someone who has really done incredible things. And we learned about her a little while ago, and we just thought she was a natural selection for this Rhododendron Award. So first of all, I want to read the mission statement of her organization because it really says it all. And then the First Lady will tell you a little bit more. We're going to watch a short video, and the First Lady will tell you a little bit more. So the mission statement of this organization says, our mission is to work to improve the lives of at-risk youth and adults as an addiction prevention program due to poverty, loss of employment, or lack of training opportunities, and adults in recovery from addiction through intense education, training opportunities, mentoring, life skills, employment, and encouragement. Working with the whole person, we have developed a nationally certified farm-to-table culinary and agricultural training curriculum to provide industry-relevant educational opportunities in a safe environment, as well as intensive personal and professional development to improve future job opportunities. And this is really important, this part, we are the only American Culinary Federation certified quality program in West Virginia. And that's huge because the American Culinary Institute is the end-all be-all for fine dining and good dining and recognized dining in the United States. So a picture's worth 1,000 words, and we're going to watch a short video because that really tells the story better than I just did. So here we go. Mitch.
Looking back on that day, it is quite very surreal. You know, it was an ordinary day. There was a little rain going. My wife would call me worried about the flash flood breaks and everything. We just never thought anything like that would happen. This building had actually never had a drop of water in it before the day of the flood.
Look at it. The night of the flood, when I was upstairs, we were actually all in this room, and it did not look like this at the time, but I knew exactly why 2 years before we had made the transition to Rainelle. Prince of Labor is 16 years old. We just turned 16 at the beginning of this month of July. My mom and grandmother and great-grandmother and all of their children, everything like that. It's just a long family lineage of people that cook and can and preserve food. So one day I walked in and said, okay, so I think we're going to start a catering company. I'm going to do the floral design, you can do the wedding cakes, and we'll cater. And then we grow everything.
Our mission has always been to help and educate people, covering addicts, young people aging out of the foster care system. This cafe here is just to help spur that mission along, is to help feed that and keep that mission going.
Most of us come into sobriety, and it's scary. Everything's scary. You know, we're not used to that. We're used to going through life in a haze, and then we are normal and we don't know how to function. So get over that fear and try it out.
It's not like you go to a new station and they're not going to show you. They're going to help you every step of the way. We get to be on the front lines every single day to a town that's in massive recovery. Not just to individuals that are recovering from addiction, but from a town that is recovering from the very foundation all the way up right here with them. And that, to me, is the most powerful place to be.
So that's quite a nice film, isn't it? So without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you our First Lady of the wonderful state of West Virginia, Mrs. Cathy Justice.
Thank you. Sit down, please. I have to tell you that when the movie started out, I remember that day very well, that it started raining, and it was just rained like you can never imagine that it rained. And it was just, that's when we got the tremendous rains of 2016 and everything. Rainelle was just wiped off the map more or less. I mean, everything was destruction. White Sulphur Springs was the same way, and it was just, if you've never been in a situation like that, you can't imagine just how challenging it is. I first met Tammy, and she looks much different today than when I saw her for the first time. She looked just like she did in the movie. I was over at Run for the Wall. Drew Pendleton had told me that you've got to go over there. You have to see this. So I hadn't been there. It's when all the Vietnam veterans come through at Memorial Day, and they go right across country. And it is something to see if you've never seen it. It is just great. So that day we were there, and Andy Pendleton was the mayor of Rainelle, and she's a friend of all of ours, and everybody loves Andy and everything. And I think she's probably a real steady patron of your all's restaurant, right? That's it. So she said, you have to go here and eat. So Andy took us to lunch there, and it was great. It was great. It's just an upscale restaurant in Rainelle that Tammy caters, and Derek to rehabilitating people that have had problems, people that want to make something of their life, but just kind of got a bad start and just hasn't had the guidance to do that. So they cater in their catering business. They do that. They have a day that they dedicate to teaching. They're constantly mentoring, and they're just good basic people that it's what we need to make this whole thing work out with the opioid problem in West Virginia. At this time, I'd like to present Tammy. If you'll come up, please. She is the second recipient of our Rhododendron Award, and this is an award that we give to someone who maybe goes unnoticed, that does great things, who makes a difference in people's lives. And this is Tammy Jordan's today. Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you, First Lady Justice, and what an honor it is to be here today, and just for you to think not only of our organization, but our community. And it's such an amazing thing to be able to represent the Meadow River Valley and the growing community that's happening. And sometimes out of those greatest challenges rise opportunities to recover above and beyond. And we speak that every day to our students, that not only are we living in a recovery effort of our community, we are embracing the recovery effort of individuals. And it's so powerful to just be able to reach out and touch lives and say, number one, we're here with you. We believe in you. We expect that nothing but success. And so that starts a journey for them that is different in the past, because sometimes that past creates a value of worthlessness in their minds, and we see their potential the moment they walk in. And so being able to engage in that level, mind, body, soul, and spirit, it changes a person, it transforms lives, but most of all, it transforms the people that are reaching out and ministering to those that come through our doors. And we get to reach out to the community, we get to reach out to individuals, and then ourselves, we get the blessing as well. But I truly appreciate the award and for you thinking of us and just recognizing the opportunity to share our story today. Thank you.
So thank you once again, everyone, for coming, and remember, this is an award that, you know, somebody can't call up and say, oh, would you give one of these to my friend? This is an award that is very carefully thought about, that is from a personal recommendation. And if you know a worthy individual, it could be a bus driver, a school bus driver. It could be somebody that works at the grocery store that's particularly helpful or nice, that does things for customers on a regular basis. It could be a custodian somewhere at your church, or if there's anyone that you know that you would like to recommend for this award, please call Katie or me at the Governor's Mansion, and because we take this award to be very meaningful, and it's just about spreading random acts of kindness and goodness, and after all, that is what our First Lady is all about. So thank you again, and have a great Thanksgiving, everyone.